Welcome back to my channel. It's currently Sunday here in the Gold Coast, the 11th of May, 7:16 a.m. I had good intentions this morning of going out and running early, but the weather has been kind of average here all weekend, so I decided to have a wee bit of a sleep in. It was pissing down this morning and I didn't feel like running in the rain today, so I'm going to take you along for my day today and see what I get up to on a pretty normal Sunday. I'll go to the gym soon and run, and then we'll go get some groceries together and I can talk you through what I do for groceries and how I meal prep. And I think later on I'm just going to chill, watch the UFC. Jack Della is fighting today, an Australian guy, which I'm excited to watch, and yeah, we'll see where the day takes us, so come along, I'll catch you at the gym. I took absolutely ages to edit that YouTube video, so it's now 9:30 and I'm gonna go do groceries and stuff at Pack Fair instead. I've got to get a couple of work polos as well, because I've been wearing the same thing to work every day. So I might take you along with me in the car and then I'll show you what I've got when I get back. Quicker than it usually is, so I'm impressed. I'm gonna show you through what I got. I ended up going to Robina because they had a Uniqlo as well, and I wanted to go there to get some polos, so I just wear plain polos to work. I mean, you might not care about this, but I'm gonna show you anyways. Because I hate wearing shirts, you know, to iron these, so it's so much quicker. So I just got a couple of those, and then did some groceries. So this is what I got: bread, always, soap, some steak, 5 avocados, some patties. I always get the extra lean ones; they taste so good. 2 of those, cottage cheese. There's a massive freaking shortage right now. I don't know what's going on. So I got 2 of those as well. I have that on like toast with eggs and avocado sometimes. Probably like 3 times a week actually. Best yogurt in the game, YoPro. 2 of those. I have that with my smoothies in the morning. Sometimes I change it up with Chobani as well. Got 1 of those. Some raspberries for the smoothies also. And some ice cream, to be rude not to. I go through stages of having, I genuinely have 1 of these every night, and sometimes 2, but it's not a good habit to get into. I wouldn't recommend it, but yeah, I go through phases of having a week off and then I'll be back on them again, so that's that. Life's too short but not to freaking treat yourself, right? Mostly in here must be the fruit, so bananas, grapes, 2 packs of crumpets. I have these every morning. I have 2 to 4 depending on how long I'm running or what workout I'm doing. Super crucial. I used to run without having anything beforehand and would wonder why I felt so exhausted like 5 to 10k, and so even if you're doing a short run, I recommend eating something beforehand. I just put jam or golden syrup on these and it makes a world of difference. Not only do you not feel hungry, but you actually feel like you have a bit more energy. So yeah, that's not going to make you fat, don't worry. Have a couple. Mandarins, gold kiwi. Fuck, these are like $10, but they're so damn good. And they get me through the day at work, so. Those, sweet potato. 4 of those. I'm not sure if you can see all this, but hopefully you can. Some eggs. Usually have these with dinner every night. And then some mince, extra lean, for my meal prep. So I'll show you what I do with my meal prep too, but I generally just have 2 of those extra lean minces and then I'll cook up 3 or 4 sweet potato and that's all. I chop the sweet potato up small and then I'll take an avocado to work every day and put that on it and drizzle some honey on. And that's honestly, as far as my meal prep goes, it's not hard. When people say they don't have time or they don't have time, it's very easy and it saves so much money, and like eating crap food when you're at work because the options are always so limited. So I personally feel better meal prepping, and I even feel better eating when I know it's good food. So that's why I do that. And yeah, that's basically it. Yes, it is hot. I just got off a 15k run, just a 15k easy run today as part of my marathon plan. So I'm training for the Gold Coast Marathon, which is I think 8 or 9 weeks away now, start of July. And yeah, my weeks are starting to get pretty big, so that means a 95k week for me, which is the highest I've had in a while since I hurt my hip ages ago, which is exciting and fun. But yeah, it's just big kilometres, especially before work and then in the weekend as well. So I usually run in the mornings every morning, and that run then just made me realise why. It's like 2:40, so I went out at like just after 1, and it's so much harder. I really, like, my biggest piece of advice for people starting out running is get it done in the morning. It's 10 times easier. Like, get up and go, and then it's done for the day. I was working this morning, but I was procrastinating over it all day, and then when I got out there, the first 10k I absolutely hated. But then I could see the home straight, and I bumped into a friend who drove past me and gave me a toot, which hyped me up on the way back. But yeah, I was struggling, and it wasn't meant to be a hard run at all. So there's that. I'm gonna make some electrolytes now. Even when it's raining or like just cloudy in the Gold Coast, it's so humid. Like I wore a t-shirt and I was sweating so much. The electrolytes I use are from a brand called Pyro. I'm not sure if you can see my bottle. I'll show you quickly. I feel like it shouldn't be, but it is ridiculously hard to find decent electrolytes a lot of the time that taste like natural and that don't have any of the nasty stuff in them. I've real rated these. I've been using them for like a month probably. This is my favourite flavour, tropical. They have orange and mango, berry, and lemon and lime as well. But they're all nice, but I reckon this one's the best by far. But yeah, I've struggled with electrolytes. I was taking Hydrolyte Sport for ages from Chemist Warehouse. But I got sick of that, so I was lucky enough to try some of this when it was very fresh out, and I love it. 5 calories per serve, no sugar, 500 milligrams sodium, 250 milligrams potassium, 100 grams magnesium. Pretty much all you need. Potassium is the main thing I focus on. That's what you lose the most in sweat. So yeah. Did I say potassium? I meant sodium. Don't listen to me. That's what it looks like. I'll put a link down below if any of you guys want to try it out. I've got a discount code as well for them, so if you want to try it and get an extra 15% off, and go for your life. If not, all good. But yeah, one of the better ones I've tried in a while. That'll be the current setup. I'm just waiting for YouTube #1 to drop so I can link it on my Instagram story. I don't know why, I'm not nervous, but it feels kind of weird. I just smashed a smoothie as well. I should have shown you how I made that, but next time. So yeah, just sitting watching the footy. We'll do this and do those programs, and then chill, meal prep, bed, work tomorrow. Let's go. It's dinner/meal prep time, so I thought I'd show you what I put on my sweet potato. I said it was pretty simple before, how it's just sweet potato and mince. It looks like this at the moment, the sweet potato, before it goes in. So how I make it look like that, I put some spices on it. So I put Cajun, garlic powder, cumin, and then salt and pepper as well. I used to never season my veggies or meat and wondered why my food tasted so trash. So yeah, small, very simple tip, but I never knew about it, so highly recommend using seasoning if you feel like your food tastes bland, because mine definitely did, and it tastes much better now. I put similar seasonings on the mince, and then once it's cooked, I just chuck it together, put it in the fridge, and then yeah, take an avocado to work, and that'll do me for like 3 or 4 lunches throughout the week. Yeah, meal prep is done, so I thought I'd show you. Super simple, like I said before, 2 ingredients. I just cook mince like this, put it in a container. I have 1,000 grams, so a kilogram, and I split that 3 ways into 3. So yeah, then they look like, and then I put sweet potato over top, like that. I think I cooked 3 medium-sized sweet potatoes, put them in, and then all I do is chuck that in the fridge, and then when I get to work, I'll take an avocado with me to work, and then I'll put that on top of it, and then I'll drizzle honey over the top, and that'll be my lunch for 3 days. So I try to eat good start of the week, and then I can slowly kind of, I guess, treat myself later in the week if I can't be bothered with meal prep or cooking a lot more the night before, so I have something to take for lunch. So yeah, super easy, highly recommend. While I'm at it as well, it is like a burger bowl. I'm not sure how much of that you can see. Beef patties, sweet potato, avo, tomato, cheese, and pickles, which I've come to realise that I'm a bit of a fan of. So I'm gonna have this, not much else is going on tonight. I'll have this, chill, have an ice cream, get my gym stuff ready for the morning and go to bed, and that's probably gonna be the end of this vlog. This is generally how most of my nights end, with an ice cream, usually just chill out watching some TV, some NBA highlights or something. I plan it on my phone what I'm going to do tomorrow, and then that's it really. If you haven't tried Gay Times, go try them, they're unreal. Yeah, thanks so much for all the support so far. It honestly means the world. Like, I wouldn't do this if it wasn't for every one of you that watches it, so I appreciate you all, and I'll catch you in the next one.